one knows exactly why people love roller coasters, especially the Scream Machine, which is one of the scariest rides in the country. If these people could see what happens to the Scream Machine at dawn, perhaps they wouldn't be so terrified. It does look menacing, rising some 12 stories in the air, but a ride on this coaster is safer than driving in a car. No roller coaster has left its tracks in the United States since 1915. These are some of the men responsible for that remarkable safety record. This is Nelson Boyd, chief engineer at Six Flags, who has been here since sunup, watching James, an expert mechanic, go over a train car. The secret of safety is daily inspection and maintenance, and Nelson closely supervises the upkeep of the Scream Machine. Each day, every single part of the rides is checked by experts, and if anything is even slightly askew, the ride is closed down. It won't open again till Nelson is completely satisfied. Doug and Tom, who are carpenters, walk around the three-quarter-mile track each day. They are definitely health nuts, but it's the public's health that they're concerned about. Their sharp eyes examine every inch of rail, and they immediately replace any wood or metal that seems to be wearing out. Over 2 million people ride the coaster each year, and the stresses on the wooden structure are enormous. As long as men like Doug and Tom do their job, the frame can handle loads many times heavier than the maximum ever allowed on the tracks. While Doug and Tom are walking on top of the world, James squeezes underneath the tracks to inspect the bottom of the cars. With the help of the ride supervisor, he carefully checks for axle and structural damage. And he'll replace the brakes in a car if they wear to less than 3/16 of an inch. Johnny then checks the safety switches spaced along the route. The devices automatically halt the train if it gets too close to another. The ride operator can also stop it in case of an emergency. Doug and Tom finally finish their hike. It takes nearly an hour for them to make the trip. The last safety check is an actual 60-mile-per-hour spin around the track, a great way to wake up in the morning. Nelson and Johnny know every turn and tremor of the track and can instantly tell if anything is amiss. One final brake check before they get to the summit, and they'll coast all the way back. The ride supervisor will also hop on the Scream Machine at least once an hour all day long. All this preparation and care just because Nelson wants you to scream for joy, not from pain.